Welcome back. Those were your summaries tonight. Let's move on to tonight's stories. Vice President Dr. Bawumia has reassured the business community of a cash-light economy in the coming months. Speaking at the Ishmael Yamson and Associates Business Roundtable, the Vice President also charged the business community to be ready to embrace new technology in order to remain competitive.
Dr. Bawumia says Ghana is almost through to being recognized as a cash-light economy. Government policies of integrating internet solutions like the mobile interoperability has so far been channeled at fostering e-payment, especially in the public sector. Speaking at the Ishmael Yamson and Associates Business Roundtable, the Vice President explained further steps are being taken to ensure financial inclusion.
We cannot build a fair and equitable society that runs on engines of bribes, Goro boys, and land grabs. The introduction of the national ID cards and the digital addressing system are game changers in tackling identity and locational information problems. Mobile money payments interoperability, which has been achieved universally in Ghana, is a major step to financial inclusion.
Meanwhile, investment consultant and renowned entrepreneur Dr. Ishmael Yamson has impressed on government and the private sector to work hard to create a good environment for business growth. Ishmael Yamson and Associates Business Roundtable saw a section of the business community engage in thought leadership discussions on the theme, The Ghana We Want.
Speak of a cash-light economy, the total value of transactions done through mobile money interoperability reached 95 million cedis for the first quarter of this year. It's from the latest statistics covering electronic payments from January to March this year. We've got details in the following report.
5 million cedis was realized from a total of 1.1 billion transactions that was done on this platform from January to March this year. Introduced in May last year, the mobile money interoperability allows subscribers to undertake mobile money transactions across the various networks with a little charged. The data showed that most transactions were done on the wallets of mobile money subscribers in terms of moving the funds across different networks. It was followed by wallets to accounts. The data also revealed that value of transactions done on the eSwitch platform for the first quarter was 1.2 billion cedis, while the number of cards issued ending in March this year was 2.8 million cedis.
Well, in other news tonight, some staff of 20 local businesses in the Amansia West and South districts in the Ashanti region have received training in procurement and official management practices for enhanced profitability. Mining firm Asanko Gold Ghana spearheaded the program in partnership with Enablers Ghana. Nana Asensu-Mensah has more in this report.
And Mining Regulations 2012 LI 2173 compels medium to large-scale registered mining companies to give stipulated volume of businesses to local entities. Asanko Gold says its contractors and suppliers need such support to be able to provide goods and services that meet international standards.
Management of Asanko will continue to train more of the local contractors. I will repeat that. Management of Asanko will continue to train more of the local contractors. And not only for the purpose of working with them, but also to broaden their horizon in the world of business outside Asanko Mine.
Country Director of Enablers Ghana, Shika Akolache, gives overview of the training.
To compete locally with the fellow SMEs, small and medium enterprises that are not particularly from this locality. We also sought to build a solid foundation so that our SMEs will be able to compete even at national and eventually at global level after adequately building their capacity over a period of time. So I'd like to add quickly that this is just the beginning. And the beginning, I'm proud to say, has gone very well so far.
Nana Asensu-Mensah reporting.
All right, the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show is less than 24 hours away, and so we put the spotlight on health next. And this year's Health and Wellness Trade Show is happening at the National Theatre on the theme Good Health, a Driver for Sustainable Development. Farmer Trust, a leading sponsor for the event, has promised nothing else but good stuff, ranging from various quality products. Karen Dodo has more.
Hello guys, Karen here once again with our special Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show series. Today I'm here at Farmer Trust, one of the leading wholesale pharmaceutical companies in the country. With your lifestyle health products, they're changing lives and bringing smiles to many families. So today we're going to find out more about these special products and other services they provide. Come with me.
Farmer Trust Limited is a pharmaceutical company. We are into retailing of medicines, wholesaling and importation. Actually, we are well known for the HealthLink UK products. These are quality lifestyle products that are manufactured in UK that is good for everybody. In addition to the HealthLink UK products, we also have wonderful products like Baby Vite, which comes as syrup and drops for babies. Is one of the best vitamin preparation for babies, and we advise everybody to get one for the baby. Out of the 12 products, we have some for women, we have some for men, and some can go for both men and women. So like they say, ladies first. So we have the HealthLink Healthy Woman, which is an effective product that women need for their lifestyle. It contains iron and folic acid, which replace the shed blood monthly that our women will go through. It contains cranberry. Cranberry is good for prevention of urinary tract infection. Then we also have HealthLink Menstrual Cycle Tablets. HealthLink Menstrual Cycle Tablets is meant for regular, smooth and stable cycle. Every woman will want to get a stable cycle, an indication of how reproductive the woman is. I think there's HealthLink Menstrual Cycle Tablet purposely designed for that.
All right, great stuff. Well, holistic healing is a medical philosophy grounded in treatment of the whole person, encompassing the mind, body and spirit to achieve complete wellness. Ahead of the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show, Sheila Tamaklo visited the Life Wellness and Holistic Center, one of the few centers that offers this alternative healing method, including pranic healing.
Weight loss programs, stress management, emotional and mental therapy are among the many treatments given at the Life Wellness and Holistic Center in Accra. Here, co-founder Christine Chum explains their mandate is to ensure they tackle ailments from their root cause.
If you had come to my pharmacy 2 years ago, maybe you come in with a headache. If you come in with a headache, I'll give you medication for your headache. But I don't know what has caused your headache. You might have, yes, a physical problem. Maybe somebody has slapped you. Or maybe you've got a problem at home, or if you've got a problem at work. No matter how much medication you take, if that problem hasn't been solved, you're not going to get better. So in a nutshell, what we like to say we do here is to try and find the root of the problem and try and deal with it there in a natural way.
At the Life Wellness and Holistic Center, one special form of therapy is the pranic healing. Prana refers to energy, so pranic healing basically involves the use of energy to heal the body.
Pranic healing, non-touch healing, is a method where we use your aura. You know, everybody has an aura around them, all right? That aura is your energy, okay? Now, let me try and find a way to explain it. So now your aura, when you are well, when everything is okay with you, that aura is fine. The strands are straight, it's nicely rounded, everything's okay. When you have a problem, sometimes that aura is depleted, sometimes it's congested. All right. So as a trained pranic healer, we're able to detect either the depletion or the congestion, and then we're able to clean your aura and then energize it. The energy is all around us. Energy comes from the sun, your energy comes from the trees, there's even energy that comes from the ground. All right? So it's a way of channeling the energy that is around us. All right? We've got air prana and sun prana to heal people.
This method of healing has been described as soothing by some people, but regardless of the efficacy of this method, Christine, however, insists a key way of ensuring one's holistic wellness is to reduce stress levels.
People who come here, they can't sleep, and that's another one. People who can't sleep, they can't seem to switch off at night because they're thinking they've had a full day at work, they've driven through all the traffic to get home. They're not even relaxed when they get home because they're thinking about the next day. So what we try to tell a lot of our customers is, no matter what it is, the sun will still set at the same time. The next day will come. So that's sitting and fretting, I haven't done this and I haven't done that, and I have all of this work to do. Sometimes people say, oh, Chris, it's easier said than done. But if you mentally, it's a mental switch to know that this is what I have been able to do today. This is what I've done today. Tomorrow will come. And invariably, if you're not there to do the job, can you tell me that that job won't be done? Somebody else will do it. Somebody else will fill that role and somebody else will do it. So one needs to just be aware that this is what I can do. It's only 24 hours in a day.
According to reports by Grandview Research Incorporated.
All right, one more reason why you should be at this year's Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show. Last year, lots of people patronized pranic healing and they had wonderful stories to tell. On that note, we bring you our health tip for today.
Welcome to today's Joy Business Health and Wellness Tip. Here's how you can prevent malaria. Mosquitoes breed more during the rainy season because it leads to stagnant pools to lay their eggs and is favorable for the development of their larvae. Mosquitoes transmit malaria, and this disease can be fatal to adults and children if not urgently attended to. The Joy Business Health and Wellness Tip is brought to you by New Crystal Health Services Limited, growing together in good health.
You're watching Business Live. We're 10 away from health to take a ride on the Joy Business van. Now, good packaging sells, and that is what Derek Arnault invested in from the onset when he started to make and package plantain chips for sale. The chief executive of food and beverage manufacturing startup Sparks is drawing more attention to the snack with his unique packaging. The Joy Business van is at his production center today.
So this is Sparks. Yes, welcome to Sparks Foods and Beverages.
A busy kitchen.
A very, very busy kitchen.
So what's cooking?
Right now we have some plantain chips cooking and some coconuts cooking alongside. We're trying to make some flavored plantain chips that are very delicious, one of a kind in this country. In fact, some of the flavors that we have are one of a kind in the entire world.
Plantain chips? I'm sure you may be wondering what is so special about this snack. It's gotten a lot of patronage in recent times, But it is also true we don't often see it packaged the way it is done by Sparks, a food manufacturing startup operating from Bubuashi in Accra. And so we've come to see for ourselves. Derek Ano is CEO of Sparks.
This all started with a friend of mine also who bears the same name as myself, also the same birthday, it's creepy. But he called me one day and he said, listen, there are like some really awesome snacks and foods in Ghana that he believes we can package them. And I said to him, well, packaging adds a lot of value, but we should add something, more to make it more exciting. So we got to talking, and over time we came up with flavored chips, and that was the main thing that we were focusing on.
It took about a year and a half to experiment on flavors that would make the plantain chips more appealing. Derek was excited about the idea and decided to take up manufacturing the snack full-time.
I started this right immediately after national service. So, I don't know, I went to infantry school, went to University of Ghana. So after University of Ghana, I did my national service. And it was after I did my national service, I had an opportunity to work with a bank or two, but I had to turn it down because I had this vision of starting something that would one day become very big. And I noticed that if I had to do it, I had to do it immediately.
While they experimented with the flavors for the plantain chips, Derek and his team started with the production of sprinkles, which are caramelized coconut flakes. The plantain chips have been branded Tainers with flavors such as sweet chili, pizza, and beef barbecue. Then, of course, the Raznas, which are coated peanuts with milk chocolate. All these produced from the garage of Derek's home, which has been converted into a production center.
So after this is fried,
right,
take it to the next stage where you are
where we do
what you call your trade secret.
Where we add all the magic.
It changes the flavor of, so it's not the typical plantain.
It's not the typical plantain chips because regularly what we have on our market is just salted plantain chips at best. So we decided to take it because it was, for us, a little boring. I know that people are used to it right now and we all love plantain chips as they are, but we decided to make it more flavored, more tasty, so that you would remember exactly your experience that you had as soon as you bit into one of our chips. The first challenge with our domestic plantain chips was that usually over 90% of the time it's not packaged attractively. It's just to get by, something that you would be able to pick. So we decided, no, we have to add more value to this. It has to look attractive. You have to picture it. You have to, appreciate what you are using your money to buy. So we decided to go big on the quality of the packaging. And so we had to work on it for a while. We had to pick colors that would depict the flavor. We had to design something with Ghana in mind because we are very passionate about our country and we are very patriotic.
Landmarks such as the Freedom and Justice Arch at the Independence Square and the Jamestown Lighthouse embossed on these rectangular boxes, not only symbolic of the country's history, but putting faith in made in Ghana products again.
And that's extra investment.
Yes.
Are you getting value for the kind of investments you've made?
Yes, actually. So the feedback we're getting is really great. We're getting very good feedback. People really appreciate the packaging. Some people don't even want to throw it away after they're done using it. So it's great, and that's what we are looking for. We want people to be happy about picking a product from the shelf and saying, oh, is this Ghanaian?
Derek pushes his products through social media and activations at various locations with his workforce, which is close to 20. They also stock some supermarkets in the city.
Because we're a new brand, sometimes it's hard to penetrate the market. And so some stores which you would like your products to be in would hesitate a little because they don't know what products you are selling and they don't know how well it will do in their stores. So getting accepted into a lot of stores on its own can be a little bit of a headache.
Despite this challenge, they are able to sell off between 8,000 to 12,000 boxes of the products on a monthly basis when business is good. Derek says they need funding to take the business to the next level. The manufacturing startup has plans to export their products to other countries.
In the next 5 years, we want to be exporting about 70% of what we produce, and still with the 30% that we produce domestically, we want to be able to serve the domestic market, you know. So when I say the domestic market, I'm even taking it a little broader to look at West Africa, because in West Africa, plantain chips are big, coconut flakes very big, peanuts very huge.
Great stuff. The story of Derek Arnott there. You want to check it out on social media. It's the new thing or the new craze in town. Well, that'll be it for Business Live tonight. But I want to remind you of what is taking place tomorrow. That's the 30th to the 1st of June. We're talking about the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show. We want to specially invite you to the first day of the event, because there's going to be a discussion on leading the charge for healthcare revolution, research, technology, and innovation for sustainable good. The time for that discussion is 11 a.m. at the National Theatre, but the arrival time is 9:30. You want to, hurry and grab a seat. We are going to have various speakers, including Dr. Fori Amankwa, Director of Medical Services Focus Hospital, Professor Abraham Kwabna Anna, Director, Noguchi Medical Research Institute, Eugene Boedu, Head Corporate Affairs, MP degree. The guest speaker is Delise Mimi Dako. She's CEO, Food and Drugs Authority, and the guest of honor is the Minister of Health, Kweku Ajiman. The Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show beginning tomorrow, Thursday. There's more news on our website, joybusinessnews.com. We've got the latest story from there. Africa leading the world in plastic bag bans. You want to read more about that and other stories making headlines on our business page, joybusinessnews.com. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.